Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching from. I would like to welcome you back to RN Isaac Genje FX. To our new subscribers, I would like to welcome you officially to this great family whereby we learn Forex from beginning up to where we are going to be a profitable Forex trader. And to our returning subscribers, thank you for your great support. And guys, kindly support me by subscribing, liking and share the video so that we can grow and we can continue to learn and collect dollars from forex trading. So guys, this is the beginning of new year. We are currently on the 3rd week, and I promised to do the 5 pairs, to analyze the 5 pairs. So last week we analyzed Euro USD, GBPUSD, USDCHF and USDCAD. So this is just a follow-up. So I will start with Euro USD. I will start with Euro USD. So guys, if you never watched my last week video, please go watch my last week video so that you could understand. So let's start. As usual, I'm a swing trader, so I will start with the weekly time frame so that we can see how the last week ended. So the last week I told you guys that the market will retrace back up to this position, up to this mark, then we shall sell from this mark up to this zone. My overall target is around 0.99428. That is the overall target, or 1.0000. so that is my overall target. I know there is so many arguments that Euro USD we might bounce back from this zone. I know there is so many arguments that the Euro USD might bounce back from this zone to bounce back, but I can see a possibility that we might come down to 1.000 or 0.99428 before we bounce back. So I'm still bearish on Euro USD. And if you followed me, if you traded with my analysis, you could have entered from this zone. I will go to daily time frame and I will show you why. You could have sell from this zone up to this zone. I know by now you could have collected some few pips. Are we together? So I'm still bearish on Euro USD. I'm still bearish on Euro USD. And this is the previous week analysis. This is the previous week analysis. You can see. This is the previous week analysis. You can see I told you that we might have a retest from this zone. That the previous week the price was at this point, and I told you guys we might have a retest from this zone up to this zone. Can you see? And the price did the same. The price did exactly that. You can see it came and touched here. If you bought it from here, I'm sure you could have collected some few pips. Let me show you how much pips you could have earned. Around 132 pips. If you bought it from there. And then I told you guys that once the price reached here, and I told you why we are going to sell from here. Because we had a downward trend. We had a downward trend here, and then we had a previous support. So I told you guys the price will come and retest this downward trend. So if you enter here for sale, I'm sure you could have secured 130 pips downward. So guys, let us continue and see next week how the price will react, how the price action will react. So that is what we talked about the last week, exactly the same. So this is daily time frame, and I will not touch anything. We shall just continue with the analysis. So if you are planning to enter, if you never enter at this point, I'm still selling, I'm still bearish. If you never enter at exactly this point, you can see the reason why I told you that the selling point will be at this. My point to sell it will be at this point, because it will retest this. the previous resistance, the previous support, sorry. So if you never entered at this point, where can you enter? Where can you enter for sale? Where can you enter for sale so that you can take the opportunity and ride on the up to this point? So where can you enter for sale? So I'm looking, let me just delete this first. I'm looking for Euro USD. I'm still selling Euro USD. If you never enter this point, you shall wait for this point to be broken. Wait for this point to be broken, because this point will act as a support. Why am I saying so? If you go to the left, you shall see it supported the price here. Can you see? It supported the price here and also here. So you shall wait for this price to be broken, then retested. Can you see? Once it has been retested, then you shall enter for sale. Your TP will be here, your TP will be here, your TP will be here, but the overall TP, you shall hold that trade up to this point, up to that point. You shall hold that trend up to that point. If you never enter for sale, if you never enter for sale, you shall wait for this price action to be broken. So sorry, let me just mark it with a blue because now it acts like a support. So you shall wait for that support to be broken. Once it has been broken and retested, once it has been broken and retested like that, we shall place our entry for sale here, and our stop loss will be here. Our stop loss will be here. So we shall enter for sale there. Then our TP will be here. Then our TP will be there. If you have any question, please comment down below or ask down below, and I'll be willing to help you and answer you. Are we together? So we shall enter for that. But if you are thinking that the price action will turn from this, and you shall start seeing momentum for buying, how can you do that? You shall wait. You wait for this zone to be broken. You wait for this zone to be broken. If you are thinking that this price action might turn from that point, so we shall wait for this zone to be broken. This zone. You shall wait for that zone to be broken. Let me show you. So that zone will be a resistance. So we shall wait for that zone to be broken, and then the price must retest it like that. So we shall wait for that zone. If you are in bullish, if you think that this price will turn from this point, so we shall wait for this point or the whole of this zone to be broken. The whole of that zone to be broken, and then the retest. Then after it has retest, we shall buy. We shall buy. We shall buy. We shall buy to retest this trend line. We shall buy to retest this trend line. But my main point is I'm still bearish on this price action. I'm still bearish on this price action. So remember, tomorrow being on Monday, we are expecting the inauguration of Donald Trump. So we shall know how the USD price action will react the whole of this year. So, but I'm still bearish on this price action. I'm still bearish. So I'm waiting for this price action to be broken, and we shall enter for sale up to that zone. Otherwise, let us go to GBPUSD. GBPUSD. GBPUSD, guys. So GBPUSD, I gave you the three scenario. And I told you, let us first go to weekly time frame. If you can remember, please go watch my video. And I told you why. I told you the first thing is I'm looking for GBPUSD to retest this three zone, either of these three zone, before we sell. And I told you guys it might retest the first zone or the second zone before we sell. So GBPUSD last week it almost retested the second zone before we sell. And I told you guys I had three scenarios, three possibility. This was the first possibility, second possibility, and the third possibility was GBPUSD to break this support, and then retest like that, then we shall enter for sell. So my overall taking profit will be 1 at 1.2000 here. My overall TP will be at here. But once I've analyzed it, I've seen that the price might come and hit here. The price might come here and hit around what is that zone? Let me show you that zone. So our TP1 now will be 1.20943. That will be our TP1. But overall TP will be around 1.2000. 1.2000. That is if you are a swing trader. If you are a swing trader, I'm still bearish on this price action. I'm still bearish on this pair GBPUSD. So I told you guys we shall wait for the price action to retest here, either here or here. Then once it has retested either of them, we shall enter either this. We shall place a sell entry here, or we can enter once it has broken. Once it has broken this zone. So let us see in daily time frame what did the price action did. What did the price action did? You can see very well the price action was here. Can you see? The price action was here, and we can see that it tried to retest this zone, the first zone. It tried to retest this, the first zone, but it failed. It failed. Can you see? But it failed. So what is the way forward on GBPUSD? And you can see another key zone is it has broken our support. It has broken our support. This is the support I was talking about. It has been broken with a good candle. It has been broken with a good candle. So what is the way forward? The way forward of GBPUSD is I'm waiting for this price action to retest this zone. There. I'm waiting for the price action to retest that zone. Why am I saying so? You can see this is a trend line. The trend line, it formed what? It has formed a channel. So this is the lower trend line and this is the upper trend line. So there is a possibility. I'm waiting for this price action to retest this zone. I'm waiting for that price action to retest that zone. And there is a rule that it must not, for example, I'm waiting for this to happen like that. So we can enter. TP1 will be here around 1.20997. Then TP2 will be there 1.2000. So TP1 will take that one and TP2 will be here. So that is what I'm seeing in GBPUSD. But there is a rule, guys. There is a rule that it must follow. One rule is the price action must not break this area with a candle like this. It must not break that area with a candle. So I'm not willing to see this candle, like this candle, the green candle, to be above like that. If it does that, we shall forget that trade. Now we shall wait until an opportunity rise. It may either retest this zone, then we come back to our selling zone. So it must not, I'm repeating, it must not break this zone with a big candle. Are we together? The body of this candle now, it must not enter this. If it will retest with a wick, it's okay. But the rule is it must not enter with a body. When I say a body, it's like this body, the red body. But now it will be a green candle. Are we together? So if it will break with a green candle now, we shall forget about that trade, and now we shall enter. We shall wait for it to retest this zone. Then we enter. Then we enter for sell. Then we enter for sell. So if you are an intraday trader, if it break with the green candle and the retest here, meaning that you shall able to place a buy opportunity, buy from this zone up to this zone. So I hope I'm clear. If you are an intraday trader or a scalper, if it break with a green zone, sorry guys, if it will break with a green candle upward like that, if it retest with a green candle upward like that, and then retest here, you shall enter for buy up to this zone. Are we together? So I'm still I'm still in bearish on GBP USD. I'm still in bearish on GBP USD. I'm still bearish on GBP USD. I'm still bearish on GBP USD. So I hope you have understood. I hope you have understood everything. So the first scenario is the price will come, retest this zone with a wick, then our TP1 will be at 1.02997, TP2 will be a 1.02000. Then if it will not if it will break that rule, and we see a very big candle, a green candle like that, meaning that we shall enter for a buying. If you are an intraday trader, you shall enter for a buy up to this zone. Then we shall wait for the price action. We shall wait for the price action to come and retest. So I can see a possibility that since this price action it is at the lower side of this channel, it might try to come and retest this zone. It might try to come and retest this zone. So there is three possibility here. There is three possibility here, and I will repeat so that I can be clear. I repeat this one. GBPUSD. There is this possibility, come and retest here, and TP1 will be there and TP2 will be there. That is one possibility. Second possibility, let me delete all these zones. Second possibility is, if we shall see a green candle inside, that zone, then we shall see a retest. We shall wait for the retest, that one. If you are an intraday trader, we shall wait for the retest, that one, and aim here, and aim there, and aim up to that zone. So we might see something like this, and aim up to that zone. Are we together? And aim up to this zone. This will be your TP. If you are still buying, if you are looking for buying opportunity, that will be our TP. But remember, the price might come and weak touch this trend line. So we might wait, retest that, touch that trend line, then come back. So this is a possibility. Then we drop. That is a possibility. So we have all those are the possibilities for GBP USD. So it's your work to watch diligently and be patient. So let me draw it for you. So we shall buy from this zone. Once it has entered, buy from that zone. Then we might see something like this. We might see something like this. So if you see something like this, this is now our head and shoulder. This is now our head and shoulder. The neck will be at this zone. So we shall wait for this zone to be broken. The blue zone, now this zone, we shall wait for it to be broken, and then we enter for sell. So all those are the possibility for GBP USD. All that is the possibility for GBP USD. Let's go to USDCAD. USDCAD, guys. Very nice one. So USDCAD, guys, last week I told you guys that we have three possibilities on USDCAD, and the two possibility has already took place. I told you guys I'm waiting for the price action to come, break this zone, which was our TP, break that zone, retest, and then we shall enter for buying from this zone up to here. That was our possibility number 2. Possibility number 3 was the price might come, retest this support, the blue line here, retest that support, then we shall enter for buying from this zone up to this zone. And you can see it obeyed possibility number 2. It has obeyed possibility number 2. Why am I saying so? The price came, retest this zone. You can see it came and retest this zone, and we have seen that for the first time this zone, it has been cleared off with a very good big candle, bullish candle. Can you see? So it has been cleared out. So what is the way forward? On USDCAD? What is the way forward on USD? So I'm going to delete the whole of this thing. The way forward on USD CAD is we shall wait for price to retest that zone. Wait for now this zone will be now our support. Let me indicate it as a support. So we shall wait for that zone to be retested like this. Wait for that zone to be retested like that. Once it has been retested, enter for buying. Up to this zone. Enter to buy up to this zone. Up to that zone. It's that simple. USD CAD, it's that simple. So we shall enter for buying up to that zone. So our overall target pips will be around 430 pips. So that is how simple it is. So our work is to wait for it to retest, then we shall enter for buying up to that zone. We shall enter for buying up to that zone. If you have any question, please remember to comment down below and I'll be willing to help you guys. So let us go to USDCHF. Let us go to USDCHF, guys. This is just a follow-up on what I was telling you. So USDCHF, let's go to daily or weekly time frame. So in USDCHF, the price action, there is no much movement. There's not much movement. If you can see USDCHF, no much movement. Why am I saying so? Because now it has not either break either of the zone. We were waiting for it to break this zone, then retest, then we shall enter for buying from this zone up to here, or we were waiting for price action to break this zone below, which was a support, then we shall enter for sell up to this zone. So it has not done much, so we are still waiting. It's a game of waiting. It is a game of waiting, guys. It is a game of waiting. So we are still waiting, but I'm still there's a possibility that we might break this zone. So we are still waiting for this to happen like that. We're still waiting for that to happen. USDCHF, we are still waiting for that to happen. But I'm thinking that the price, once it has touched this trend line, let me show you. Once it has touched this trend line, we shall see a possibility of some resistance here. We shall see some resistance here. So once it has touched this trend line like that, we shall see a resistance here. Before it break. But overall, I'm still bullish on USDCHF. So our work is just to wait. But remember, this zone we are expecting to see a great resistance here before it break. So it might come and touch this zone. Let me show you. So it might come and touch this zone, so that before it break, so it might come like that, touch that zone there. We might see some resistance there like that, then we break like that. That's what I'm trying to mean. So USDCHF is just a matter of waiting. Be patient so that we can reap big from USDCHF. There's another pair I want to introduce, which is AUDUSD. So AUDUSD, guys, I've already analyzed AUDUSD. So but I will do and I will do just a full analysis of AUDUSD, a single analysis of into detail, AUDUSD into detail. I will do it, but for now, if AUDUSD for now, AUDUSD. So the next video I will do AUDUSD alone, a single video about AUDUSD alone into details. But for now, AUDUSD, I'm looking for sell. I'm looking for sell AUDUSD up to this zone. I'm looking for sell up to that zone at around 0.58755. That will be our TP. That will be our TP. But now you might, the price action might, so if for your safety, you will take TP1 at 0.666 and TP2 will be at 0.58755. So that will be AUDUSD. But the next video I will do into detail about AUDUSD. So please watch that video so that you will understand why I'm saying I'm still bearish on AUDUSD. Otherwise, have a blessed week ahead, and please remember to use proper risk management so that you can all be profitable in forex trading. Have a blessed week ahead. Thank you. Please remember to subscribe and to support by sharing and commenting down below. Thank you guys.